Well, hello there. Welcome. We are here on a Friday night. We don't play on Friday. That's for Ed and other people. But Ed's not going live this weekend, so talked to him earlier, talked to D8. We thought it'd be a good idea if I could get another day in this week. And that's what we're here for. We are here for day 7.
Just let it in.
That's right. It is day 7 of the D8 Perpetual Crapsee tournament table, brought to you by D8 and OldBayCraps. You're at OldBayCraps' house. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Thanks for coming back to my layout. Welcome, everybody. We decided to try to go back to the live tables, so we're going to try to get this done. We're actually going to try to end Season 5 on this Tuesday, August 27th. So we're going to try to get a show in tonight, and then get a show in Monday night, and then end on Tuesday night. That'll only be 9 sessions, but it looks like we're going to reach the 720 rolls total in 9 sessions, so I'm okay with that. Plus, we want to get to Season 6 in September, leading up to Craps for the Cure, and we want to have time to breathe on that one, because we may stretch it out between September and the first week of October before leaving for Vegas for Craps for the Cure. So, why are we here? We are here for Chiramuchi's family. He was also known as Midmo-Yo. Right there. You see it right there. I'm pointing to it. I thought I'd point to it. There it is. It's the fedora in the background over my right shoulder. That's right. Your left, my right. Chiramuchi, Midmo-Yo, a favorite in the Craps community. Sadly, he passed last year in August, and we miss him dearly. And since then, the Craps community has started a college education fund for his daughter Layla, who's only 5 years old right now. So this will be great when she decides to go to college. But it's a college fund that was set up on the YouGift website, which you can click to the link. The link is pinned to the chat. Just click on the link. It'll take you right to the YouGift profile page where you can donate directly. You will have to put in your bank information. If you do not want or like or feel it's unsafe to put in your bank information, let's go over to Old Bay's house here. There are 4 ways that you can normally support my channel, and I sure hope you do someday with the entertainment value that I'm providing you all. But you can use these 4 ways as a conduit to make your donation. Whether you make the donation on the YouGift website or you make the donation through me, it's 100% tax fee-free, very hard to say. But you can use one of these 4 ways: PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Buy Me a Coffee. If you'd like to make your donation through those 4 methods, please think about doing that. I will then get it. Make sure you put in the memo for Layla or for Layla Fund. That way I know that it's not for me, for my entertainment value. You can hit that like and subscribe for my entertainment value. That'd be great right now. But make sure you put in the memo for Layla. That way I know it's for the fund. I will then deposit the money and then make the donation on your behalf and send you a receipt and a confirmation of your donation. You can ask anybody who did it during Season 4. It's legit. I do send you a receipt and confirmation after making the donation. It takes about 3 whole days, or at least allow 3 days for the money to clear, and then I can make the donation on your behalf. So let's go back to me. Heyo. Well, if you were here for Tuesday, you saw something short of an S show when it comes to the live table being shut down. Then a group table had to be created. Then we continued to use the group table last night, but we ended the group table last night. That's going to be that. We're going to try to do this live table since we're only doing it for 3 shows total just to get to Season 5 over. So please join us. Join us tonight. Join us Monday. Join us Tuesday. And bring your wallet for that donation. So what else are we donating for? Okay, let me show you. Right over here on the table, you're going to see all these blue chips. Well, what are all these blue chips and how many are there? Well, there happens to be 33 blue chips right now because through 6 sessions, we've thrown 33 yos. And there are plenty of people who are either doing flat donations, which is perfectly fine, and there's also people who are donating per yo that is thrown, whether it's per yo thrown in a single session, per yo thrown in a whole season. For me personally, I donated for all the yos thrown for the entire season. So that's how I did it. You can do the same thing. So let's go over to the other table. So I put my 2 stacks right here next to the mid-mo yo chip, the dice that him and his wife Crystal hand painted. This set of dice was actually at his funeral. They had a set of dice on all the tables. So they must have made them for some other party. I think they had a craps or an entertainment. I think they had a casino night. And so they made these dice and they hand painted them. I also have my coaster made by my daughter, Olivia. It's a set of dice on a blue background, and the pips for the yo are in silver, and the pips are all correct. Even on the dice that Chiro and his wife painted, even though she told me that they had been drinking that night. But all in fun. Mid-mo yo, such a great guy. We miss him dearly. All right. So one thing you'll notice on the layout is I've gotten rid of the roll history at the bottom, frankly, because I rewatch back all my videos for editing purposes, production purposes, and it is too damn much for me to watch. So it must be too much to watch for some other folks. So I've removed the roll history at the bottom. We still have the roll history on the right-hand side, and we have the roll tracker up top. So plenty of things to capture all the rolls that we're doing. I just removed the ones at the bottom because it was too much to look at, all right? All right, let's go over to some people, say hi. We've had some people come in. We've already started with more people tonight in the chat than we did all of last night in the chat. And I know that we lost a lot of people Tuesday because of what happened with Crapsee. So we are back, baby, in the live tab, in Crapsee. Again, the Layla Education Fund is pinned to the chat. It's right there. Just click on the link. It'll take you right to the profile page. Andy, unfortunately, he was unhappy. He thought he would be first. I just told him, you were first after I came in. Then we had Waylon come in. Welcome, Waylon. Then we had Seth come in. You all know him as Ida. Then we had Joe, Crapsmaster Journey. So we have here, you have to realize we have some royalty here. We have the guys that represent the 4s and the 10s in the chat playing on Crapsee. So we're hoping to see some 4s and 10s tonight. It is not uncommon for me to say that, and then we throw no 4s and 10s in a session. So just be mindful of that. All right, we also have Frida. Welcome, Frida. Glad you can make it tonight. Who else we got in here? We have Vagabond. Welcome. I don't know if I've seen you in chat before. I think maybe once before. You've probably been on Jeff's lives. So welcome. Absolutely. I'm glad to be here. Mike, one of my faves. Are you going to be at Craps for the Cure, Mike? I meant to ask you that the other day. We got Bill K. And if you the fedora that I showed over my shoulder, that was provided to me by Mr. Bill K right here. He's a millions moneymaker when it comes to Big AZ live craps. So check them out at 10:30 on some nights, like half the week. They're always going live, and Bill's always going up for the title because he's such a good craps player. Great bettor. We have Christopher Nix. He's saying hello. Mr. Dice Whisperer, I didn't ask you or didn't get the chance to have you respond, Kevin, if you were a new grandfather or if it was another, like a second or third grandchild that you mentioned on Tuesday night. But Dice Whisperer Kevin, he actually donated $500 on Tuesday night to the Layla Education Fund, and we now have over $1,000 donated for the season in Season 5 of the D8 Perpetual table. Thank you, Joe. Joe's coming in here telling us 34 watching, only 6 likes. Hit those likes, peeps. We got Joe Ramus. He's coming up in here. And did I miss Chris coming in? I'm scrolling. I don't see Dice Degen. And Joe's reminding us that no royalty here, just a blue collar, working on his game, working on his craft. All right. Hey, Lee, is it Lee or E Phillips? Is that I-E-E or L-E-E? Welcome. He's new here, hopefully for a long time. That's awesome. There you go. Jensen Wade Upshaw is his second grandchild. All right, Kevin. We see you. We hear you. Welcome. All right, we got a lot of people coming in here. Let's go over to Crapsee and see what's going on over there. And we got a lot of people. We got 48 active on the table, active in the Crapsee. We got 36 on the table already. They're waiting for me to throw the dice and shut up. Let's go over the rules. All right, this is a new live table, which means everybody starts with a $10,000 bankroll. You have 1,000 unlimited $1,000 rebuys. It's a $10 minimum table, 5,000 max bet, 250 max hop and hardway bet, 10 times odds table. You only pay the vig on the win, whether it's a buy or a lay bet at Old Bay's house. And at Old Bay's house, OBC always makes the two pay triple. All right. I'm ready to get our bets in. So let's go back over to the other table. Boom. There you go. Hey, Uncle Hoku showed up. Tie leaf power to all. Thank you, sir. Marble Fork stopping in. Eureka. He wants to see some aces in midnight. All right, I got a $2,000 bankroll. You guys got a $5,000 bankroll. We're going to do the usual, but again, we're degens, so first toss of the night, we can't help ourselves. We are going to work the come out. If Slam was here, he'd be very proud. This is crazy. We're only going to get one shot at this. We're going heavy, folks. We're not just going 640 across, okay? This is about half the bankroll right here. We got 600, 700, 800 across. And that's 150, 150, 150, and 150 on the inside, 100 on the 4 and 10. Whew, it was a lot to say that, you know? We are working on the come out. Let's do our world bet like we normally do. And where's the chip? We got to put the chip out because we're working everything. There we go. You only get one shot at this. Hey, Eric Johansson, welcome. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Glad to have you. He wants to crush the ATS tonight. We've come so close the past couple of days. We just can't seem to get it done. We keep trying. We seem to always get one number off. But all right, I'm ready to roll. Let's get the roll tracker up and running. Let's get Crapsee up and running. There's 43 of you playing. 44 now. You're all locked out. This is the first roll of the night. I'll be throwing from stick left 2 with a 5362 dice set. Here we go. And we are starting off with a 6-4-10, Whalen's best friend down on the end. Are we surprised? He's in the chat. Joe's in the chat. We need some 4s and 10s. You know what I'm saying? 10 is going to be the point. We actually started off the last show with 10 as the point. How about that? All right, we're going to lose this, the world bet. 10 is going to be the point. We were working the come out. Let's mark the 10. Let's take this chip back down. Or button. They call it a button. Excuse me. Let's take the button down. And we're going to win 200 for 5. And we're going to bring the 10 down. We're going to go 100 on the back. Let's rack 200. And I'm all set. Well, hey there, everybody. There's my daughter chiming in. Hello, Olivia. Welcome. Coniella, welcome. Yeah, good luck. Thank you. Have fun, everybody. Joe is saying that he's a dad. He's not your dad. That's correct. I am her father. There you go. All right. Here we go. Roll number 2. We are still highly at risk. And we got a midnight, all the dots in all the spots. The one die rolled all the way back and landed squarely on the craps circle, the C, on a C and E. That's funny. Well, it's funny to me. I find things hilarious that are just stupid. All right, that is a horn number. We're gonna mark the 12. I'm not gonna take any more risk on this, on having this out here. So I'm gonna remove the black chips, keep the green chips, and we'll keep the 4 at 100. We'll bring 400 back to the rack. We are still a little bit at risk. Let's cap our 6 and 8. And we're gonna do a C and E for 5 each, and I'm all set. It is always good luck to have family. Thank you, Bill, for saying that. All right, we got the midnight in there. We did. Here we go. And those dice split when they hit the wall, but in our favor, it's going to be a 2x4, 6 easy, the lumber number, a 4 and a deuce. We're going to lose the C and E. We have 60 up top. That's going to win 70. We'll take it up to 90. Grab the hard 6, hard 8, bring 30 back to the rack. Let's always bring something back to the rack. That sounds like a good idea. All right, I'm all set. Wow, we almost have 50 on the layout. And we have a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master journey. So we're just storytelling right here, because there's a 3-1, a 4 easy. And that means we had Waylon and Joe in the audience tonight, and we've hit a 10 and a 4 in the first 4 rolls. Are we kidding each other? Are we kidding each other? I don't think so. All right, we're going to win 200 for 5. We're going to rack that 200 because that will pay pretty much for everything out there. Let's see. Let's look at the rack. If we look at the rack real quick, we are just shy of our bankroll in the rack, which means almost everything out here is paid for. So with that, I'm going to pick up the hard 10 and the hard 4, and we're going to do a C and E for 10. That's 5 on the E, 5 on the C, and all bets set. So we've actually made money on a very short roll. I'm very known for a very short roll for the first couple of shooters. You all know me. You've been here. Can't deny it. I can't come out here and say, oh, I've had long rolls all the time. It's not true. All right, the dice split in my hand. That's probably a sign right there. And there it is, 4-3-7. Man, can I talk a game or what? There's the 4-3-7. So we didn't make anything on that roll, but we only lost a little bit. In fact, we are just shy by less than $100 from our bankroll. But it's no surprise. It is no surprise that we 7'd out early on a first shooter. All right, let's get some reds and greens. That's 100 in reds. 100 in green. Let's grab 25 on the pass line, 25 on the world bet. There's our ATS. And we need to reset the ATS. And we'll do a 15 in the field. All right, here we go. Christopher Nick said, jinxed, made 14. Well, at least you made some money. All right, this is the second shooter. Stop icing the shooter, Joe said. Here we go. And we have a 415 truck and camper. 5 will be the point. Let's get it in Crapsee. And the roll tracker. All right, we'll do 100 behind the line. Mark the 5. Now let's do our usual. We're going to lose the world bet. And we're going to lose the field bet. And I'm all set. Let's see if we can get 2 to 3 rolls. We won't regress until we do so. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. That is a buckshot. Hit the point. That's a no field 5. Puck comes off. We're going to win a quarter on the pass. 150 on the odds. We're going to rack those blacks. Bring our world bet back up. And I'm all set. Boxes are off. World bet's going. Here we go. This is the come out. That was a little high. It's going to be a double D-Gen, hard 6. 6 will be the point. We'll lose that. Mark the 6. I'm going to do something normally I'm losing bets, so I'm going to go ahead and act like as if I just lost the previous bet. So I'm going to press it everything by a quarter. So 60, 60, 60 on the 689, 50, 50 on the 410. And my bets are set. And there is a 6-4 easy 10, Whalen's best friend down the end. We hit 15 10s last night and 10 yos. Can you believe that? All right, let's mark the 10. We have 50 on it. It's going to win 100 for 2. We'll get 3 change. We'll take it to 100. We'll do a $2 C, $1 E, and rack 50. Here we go. That was an awkward throw, but it's going to be a double D-Gen hard 6. All right, I think we've proven we can hit hard ways. All right, we're going to lose the C and E. We're going to win 70. Let's pick up our hard ways for 5 each. And we'll rack 50, but we didn't take odds out for the pass line. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, here we go. And there's a 5-3 easy 8. 5 in a tray. All right, we're going to lose the hard 8. We have 60 on it. That's going to win 70. Let's bring the hard 8 back up. And we're going to go ahead and rack that. So we're going to rack 65. And we need to mark the 8. And all my bets set. Almost everybody who's active in Crapsee is actually playing. That is awesome. That's only happened one other time this season. Pretty cool when it happens. And there's a 3-1 Big Joe Crapsmaster journey. So we've hit 2 10s, 2 4s. All right. We're going to win 100 for 2. We're going to get 3 change again. This time let's do a 3-way for $1 each. And we'll take the 4 to 100 and rack 50. We need to mark the 4. And all bets set. And we have a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. 6 and a deuce. And I hope you're all having a great Friday. It's been a long work week, I tell you that. All right, we're going to lose the hard 8. We're going to win 70 again. Let's bring the hard 8 back up. And we'll press the hard 8 and the hard 6. And the hard 4. Actually, not the hard 4. We're going to take the 8 up to 90. And we'll rack a quarter. And we're going to do 15 in the field. All bets set here. Wow. Number keeps growing in Crapsee. Pretty awesome. And we got a 6-4 easy 10. They hit the first row of diamonds. That was an aggressive throw. It's going to be a double winner for us. I'm sure Waylon's happy we're hitting those 10s and 4s. We'll start in the field. It's going to win 15. We're going to lose the hard 10. We're going to win 200 for 5 up top. And since we're building back bankroll, we're going to press the field to 20. We'll bring back our hard 10. Let's go ahead and rack 200 because that 200 is going to help us get, we're now in profit in the rack. All right. All right, here we go. All bets set. And we have an ace, deuce, 3 craps. Acey deucey. All right, we're going to win 20 in the field. Let's mark the 3. We're going to grab a horn high aces for 5. And we'll go ahead and pick up the field. And all bets set here. Here we go. And we have aces, everybody. We just hit all the dots in both spots. And we were playing a horn high aces. There it is. That is the small, folks. So let's pay out our horn high bet. That's going to be 2 on aces. That's going to be $60, 62 and down. All right. In addition to that, we hit the small. That's going to win 150, 155 and down. And that's back-to-back horns. So what I'm going to do is turn off my bets, my box bets. I'm going to leave my hard ways working. In fact, I'm going to make a buffalo bet, which means I'm keeping my, all right, my box bets are off. I only have one on-off button. So I'm just going to be telling you that the buffalo is going to be working. It's a any 7 in all the hard ways, and they're working, okay? All right, I'm also going to do a $50 world bet, 15 field bet, and I'm going to bring 152 back to the rack. And we're also going to hop the 9s for 5 each. Why not? Welcome, Mel. Glad you can make it. That's right. Thank you, MFB, Bill. Pretty sweet. All right, all bets set. And we have a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. All right, so our gambit didn't work with turning the bets off. We're not going to make anything on that roll. But we hit the part of the ATS and we hit back-to-back horns. All right, we'll lose the hop bet. We are going to lose the hard 8 and the field. We're going to turn our bets back on. And we're going to do a $12 C&E. And all bets set. And there's back-to-back, well, not back-to-back. There's aces again. Sorry. We just hit an 8, dum-dum. There's aces. Once again. Those crazy 2 dots in 2 spots. That's a 2 craps. All right, we had a C and E on it for 12, which means we had 6 on the C, 6 on the E. So 6 times 7 is going to be 42, minus the E is going to be 36. We'll increase it to a $16 C and E, and we'll bring 32 back to the rack. And you know what? I want these black chips back in the rack. I'm going to take the 4 and 10 down to 50 each. I'm going to rack the blacks. So we are well in profit so far. We'll bring back the hard 8. And Connie Ellis says super small. Here we go. And the dice hit early, but went into the hook. But I think it's because they went to the right early and landed in the don't pass section. It's going to be a J Mac, Big Daddy Mac, hard 9, 5-4. That's a neener. What do we have on there? We have 60 on there. I wasn't expecting that. All right, it's going to be 70, 84. Pretty sure that's 84, right? It's been so long. Yeah, I was right. I don't know why I doubted myself. Sorry, guys. All right, we're going to take it up to 75. We're going to rack 65. And we'll do a $2 E, $2 C. And we get to mark the 9. The thing is, can we get a mid-mo yo? We need a mid-mo yo. Let's yo. Here we go. And we have a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. The 6 in the deuce. That's an 8 easy for you folks. We're going to lose the hard 8. We have 90 on it. That's going to win 105. Let's go ahead and take it to 180. Bring the hard 8 back. And we're going to rack 10. Sorry for interrupting, but Mom and I took the dog out and there was a snake on the corner of the porch. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, good job keeping it out of the house and off the craps table. Bill, it was the big red trying to come in the door. That's what it was. It's not normally snakes aren't normally out this late. There's an ace deuce, 3 craps. Probably the first time I haven't been playing the field or a C&E. There's an ace deuce. All right, we'll go for a $12 C&E. And I'm all set here. And there's a hard 4, and that was probably the prettiest throw of the night. What the hell are they doing, Stickman? There we go. That was a hard 4. That was a beautiful toss. All right, we're going to lose a C&E. We have 5 on the hard 4. That's going to win 35. Up top, we have 50. We're going to win 100 for 2 as soon as that chip stops spinning around. So we get 3 change on the nickel. We'll go ahead and go to 100 on the 4. And let's press the hard 6, hard 8. And we'll go ahead and take the 9 to 100. Let's bring $12 C&E back. All right, here we go. All bets set. And we have our first of the night, a mid-mo-yo. Chiro. He's got a little bit more to say. After we threw 10 yos last night. Mark it. We also need to mark our first blue chip of the night in the field under the yo. That's our first blue chip of the night. All right, we have a $6 C&E. Or $12 C&E, so that's 6 on the C, 6 on the E. That's going to win 90, 96. So 90 minus 6 is 84. We'll do 85 for 1. And we'll go ahead and take this up to $16 C&E. And we're going to bring 80 back to the rack. Not a bad haul. And let's go ahead and let's do a nickel horn high midnight. All bets set. Here we go. And we have a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. So we hit our pressed up bet on the 8. We'll probably do a collect on that one. It's going to be a 6 and a deuce, 8 easy. C&E is going to fall. So is the hard 8. We'll just split the hard 6 with the hard 8. But we have 180 up top. That's going to win 210. And let's see. Let's get reds for the quarter. We're going to reduce our bet to 120. We're going to press all of our hardways. And we'll bring 250 back to the rack. All right, let's do a $6 C&E and another $5 horn high midnight. And all bets set. Thank you, Caniello, for telling us when we make our trip plans to Hawaii that we want to feel safe. There we go. Appreciate that. You do have volcanoes, though. Just saying. And there's a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. 3-1 Easy 4. We don't mind making money while we're waiting on a midnight. Right, folks? Who's with me? You don't mind making money while you're waiting. All right, that's going to come down. Hard 4 is going to fall. We're going to take off the hard 6 and hard 8, replace the hard 4. Up top, we're going to win 200 for 5. Let's go to 250 on the 4, and we're going to rack a black. And we'll do a C&E for 5 each. And here we go. Wow, we got Badger Jim in first place. I'll go back to Crapsee in just a second. That's just caught my eye at the end. And we did it! It's midnight. It's all the dots and all the spots, and you can thank my middle finger for sticking to the dice as they were in the air, coming off my finger awkwardly. But that is going to be it. That is the midnight. We just hit the all. Woohoo! All right. Let's pay this out first. It's going to win 35. So there's 35 plus our bet back. But we hit the all, baby. So the tall is going to win 150, 155 and down. And the all is going to win our first purple chip of the night. It's going to win 750, 755 and down. Nice hit. All right, from here we are shooting for the moon if we can get past all the hullabaloo of what comes with hitting the all. Let's go ahead and press the hard ways. We'll make them all look like 15. Again, I'm going to turn my bets off. I'm going to keep the pass line with odds going, and we're going to keep the hard ways going. And we're going to grab a $25 field bet and a $25 world bet. So our boxes are off, hard ways are working, world bet, field bet, pass line with odds are still a go, go, go. That's what Marble Fork wanted to see, the midnight, one of his favorite numbers. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that. Here we go. And there it is, 4-3. We knew it was coming. That's why I turned my bets off. It didn't happen the first time when we hit the small, but it happened after we hit the all. And that is not atypical of what happens at the real casino. That was a 22 roller and we hit the all. How cool is that? Box bets were off. We're going to lose the hard ways. We're going to lose the world, the field, the pass line, and the pass line odds. So we could have lost over $500, but we actually lost just over 200. All right, puck comes off. We get to return the ATS, see if we can hit it again. So that's going to get returned. There's our ATS, 555. We'll do a quarter pass line, a quarter world bet. Our boxes are already off. It's the come out roll. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll do a field. Let's do a field for 10, and we'll do a C&E as well. We're just doing all kinds of crazy bets. Thank you, Caniella. Appreciate that. Sometimes the dice are in our favor. This is the position I changed to on last night, when we started the show off with 4 really crappy. First 4 shooters were really bad. And I kept with the same set, the 5-3-6-2, but instead of throwing it from here, I threw it from here about 4 to 6 inches away. Here we go. Just a different launching site. And there's going to be a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. That's going to be a 3-2-5, a train, a deuce. 5's going to be the point. It just was the point. So we're right back on the 5 where the puck was. That's a no fielder. All this is going to come down. We're going to go 250 max odds on the 5. I'm going to hop the 9s. I don't know why. Just am. Hey, you heard that chicka chicka ching ching. Let's go over to Crapsee. Hey, we got 200cc from G Craps a lot. Great roll, OBC. I appreciate that. You rock, man. All right, we got the 5 in there. Let's go for the next roll. We know what we don't want to see. We know what we're trying to avoid. And there's an ace deuce, 3 craps. Acey deucey. I have been known to hit horns right after making a point or establishing a point. It happens. The hops are going to come down. That was just a fun little, I had a feeling, it didn't pan out. Not all your gut feelings pan out. We're okay with that. We need some reds. Let's get some reds. There's 4 green for 4 reds. Because we're going to play the C&E. And all bets set. And nothing doing. That's going to be a 4-3. The left die was kind of funky when it hit the wall. And it bounced back about 3-4 feet from the back wall. It's going to be a 4-3. All right, we had our 4 all the way up to 250. All right. We lost a little bit on that, but we are still in profit. But I didn't keep to one of the things that I do in real life casinos, which is if a pressed up bet doesn't hit in 3 rolls, you reduce it. All right, let's go back to the pass line and the world bet. Let's reset the ATS. Let's take a chance. We're going to do a quarter, 10 quarter. So that's 60 on the ATS. What was Chuck's explanation? Chuck's explanation was there were too many people on the table and too many rolls. So our table had gotten up to over 300 rolls, and it got up to over 200 total players for the season. But I guess the servers were counting that as real people that were actually playing when that wasn't the case. He says they have a fix for it, but he said it takes a lot of resources to put the fix in. So I don't know when it's going to be put in. They do know how to fix it, but we'll see what happens. I mean, you all pay for a prescription or a subscription, and we're paying a lot of money per month for all of us per year for something that has a lot of bugs still, and a need to work the bugs out before they do the new releases, in my opinion. But hey Jim, welcome. I saw you at the top of the leaderboard earlier. You got to go? Cool. thanks for stopping by, and thanks for being in #1 spot. Appreciate it. All right, give me 1 second, guys. We're going to put you on. All right. I felt the sneeze coming on and didn't want you all to have to hear it. All right, where are we? We just 7'd out. Okay. We're all set up for the come out roll. We did hit a yo during the other shooters, so we got our first yo in. Let's get some more yos. Let's yo. You know what I'm saying? You all know what I'm saying. All right. Here we go. This is the come out roll. We got a high bounce. It's going to be a come out 7, 4-3. So we tried going high on the ATS. It didn't work out for us. We're actually going to lose money on that one. It's a push on the world bet. We're going to win a quarter on the pass line. But we lost $60 on the ATS. That's why a lot of people play it for a low number. Let's use the quarter though. Let's get reds for the quarter. And instead of 25, 10, 25, we'll go 10, 5, 10. A lot of people do that. All right. ATS is reset. Yeah, I'm sure they never, you're absolutely right, Bill. I'm sure they never thought about a perpetual table. You know, but the whole point of the perpetual table is to give somebody a starting bankroll and then see how they do over a long period of time. But they definitely should have thought about that. All right, here we go. I just want to say I'm glad to be rolling for you all tonight. I know normally we come here on Friday nights to see Ed. We used to see Jeff and Ed and Gargoyle, and I miss all those guys. Hope to see Jeff next week in Atlantic City, though. There's a hard 10, Old Bay Bushel. We'll take that. That was part of the thing last night with the 10s. I was hitting a lot of 10s. We hit 15 10s last night, but it seemed like 6 of them were just establishing the point. So we really didn't make money on the 10s when they hit. All right, we're not going to go too crazy. Let's do 100 on the back. Let's do the usual up top. $35 on the 4, 130, 120 on the inside, and we'll go 100 on the back of the pass line. All right, no hard ways yet. I'm all set, all bets set here. Get your bets set. And that's going to be a short PSO. That's a 6-1, 7 out, and that's simply because of mechanics. That was a low throw. I did not have the proper arc that I normally throw on that throw, and that's unfortunate because that's going to be a PSO. Sorry about that. We're going to keep the bets out there and just pay for them. We have 120, 150, 155. There's 200. We'll get 45 change. Lose the pass line and the odds. Puck comes off. We're going to go grab the 10 for 35. And we'll go quarter on the pass line. We'll get a quarter for the Reds. And we'll play the world bet. And we're going to work on the come out. We are working again on the come out. It's crazy. We also need to get some more greens because one of those quarters needs to repay the ATS. And we're all set. I'm all set. Here we go. Yeah, these sevens are going to lose people every time in Crapsee because they go all in. And what do we got here? We got, well, that's a mixer. That's a 5-1 mixer, 6 easy. 6 is going to be the point. Some people call it the KitchenAid mixer. And for more about that, you're going to have to follow or look up Chiro's Midmoyo's channel and look up a battle between him and Chris Sideshow Gamble. It's actually on CGTV. Maybe it's in their archives. You'll have to look at their battle at Casino Quest. All right, we were working on the come out. Mark the 6. So we're going to get 35 on the 6. We're going to do 125 on the back of the pass line. We'll take this down. Let's reinvest it. Let's go to the 8 for 60. And we'll do 35 on the 5 and 9. So we're reinvesting a little bit. I'm hoping so, Bill. I'm hoping we can do a 3-day perpetual table. That's the idea here. If we can squeeze 3 days out of this table. If we start seeing something on Monday, then we'll know that we're going to have to do a new perpetual table for Tuesday only. We should definitely be able to get 2 days out of this table. Easy. We should be able to get, I don't know about 3. 3's asking a lot, I guess. There's a 5-3 easy 8. Sometimes when you hit a 6, you hit an 8. Mark it. Whoa, I didn't say smack it. I said mark it. All right. All right, we have 60 on it. That's going to win 70. Let's go ahead and pick up our hardways. And we'll rack that 50 right there. Smart move, I think. All right, here we go. The problem is, Bill, I didn't have all those issues last season, did I? I don't remember. I don't remember having many issues last season at all regarding Crapsee. We know we had a lot of audio issues. So this past summer, I bought new audio equipment. Thanks to a donor of mine. All right, we got a 3-2. That's a 5. It's a no-field 5. Let's mark it. We have 35. That's going to win 50 for 1. We'll get 4 change. We'll take the 5. Let's take it to 75. Why not? Well, let's power press it. And we'll grab a C&E for 6. And I need to put it in the roll tracker. There's the 5. It should show up in just a second. What are you saying? Brian's the what? Brian HCS has done it for 5 days straight. Brian's the teacher's pet. He probably has Chuck in his pocket. I don't know. I'm just kidding, Brian. You guys are funny. Hey, G Crapsalot is in the lead at $15,000. That's awesome. Everybody's in green in the top 12. Amazing. Very cool, guys. All right, here we go. We lucked out with that one because, again, the right die hung on my finger just a little longer than it should have. And it's probably because of the humidity down here in the basement, in the Old Bay dungeon. But that's the point. So we hit the point. All right, we're going to lose the CNE and we're going to lose the hard 6. Puck's going to come off. We're going to win a quarter on the front, 150 on the odds. Let's rack those blacks. Let's do a quarter on the world bet. And we'll rack 75 and we'll take out 15 or 10 and we'll do the buffalo. So our hard ways only are working on the come out and the world bet and the pass line. And that's all. That's all we're going to do. So on that shooter where we hit the all, that was just a 3-point fire bet, right? I never hit the 4th point. I don't think I did. Whoa, we hit the bottom bumper. That's a 6-1 come out 7, which is okay. We don't mind it on the come out. It does ruin the ATS. It's a frontline winner. It's a push on the world. It's a push on the buffalo bet. We're going to win a quarter on the pass line, but that whole quarter is going to repay the ATS. So it's a push all around. But we do have to pick up these nice ATS chips. And we are right back to square one. Here we go. And that's a mid-mo-yo. It is a leaner, but it is leaning towards the mid-mo-yo. That's a 5-6. Chiro. Thank you, sir. That is also a frontline winner. All right, let's start with marking the yo. We're going to win a quarter on the pass line. We have a $25 world bet. This is going to come down. So that, by the way, if you're not familiar with playing a world bet, it wins on the 3 and the yo, it wins 11 times the bet. On aces and midnight, it wins 26 times the bet. We bet $25, so that's 5 on the yo. So that's going to be 55 to keep the bet up at 25. So we're going to take it to $50. We're going to take the pass line to 30, and we're going to rack 50 dinero. And we do need to bring our $5 up for the buffalo bet so that our hard ways are working on the come out. And all bets set. At one point, we had 75 active in Crapsee. A lot of people must have dumped their racks and gone out for a drink. And there's a 5-1 mixer, the KitchenAid mixer, if you will. And 6 will be the point again. All right. We're going to lose this. We're going to lose the hard 6 because we were working it on the come out. Mark the 6 right where the puck is. Let's do another 125 on the back. Yep. And we'll bring the hard 6 back up. Here we go. All bets set. Oh, wasn't expecting that. It's going to be a 6-1, 7 out. The dice rolled over into the left hook. I was not expecting that. It might have been me pushing it too far to left of center. I was trying to make sure that it didn't go right. And sometimes when you try to get your dice not to go right of center, they wind up going left of center and you screw your toss up. All right, well, that sucks. We definitely didn't make much money at all on that shooter. I don't know, maybe we made something. All right, we had about 400 on the table. We're still in profit, which is pretty awesome. Let's go quarter pass line, quarter whirl. See if we can hit another yo. Can we do it? Did we mark our second yo? We did not mark our second yo with the blue chip. There's our second blue chip for our second yo tonight. We are going to lose the ATS again. I'm going to do the ATS for a quarter one more time. So our ATS is paid for. I'm all set. Hopefully you're all set. Let's yo. That was a low throw. It's going to be a 4-1-5 truck and camper. 5 is going to be the point. That's a no field 5. 4-1. Mark the 5. Lose the world bet. Let's do 100 behind the line. We'll do a $6 C&E. Cap our 6-8. And I'm all set. Here we go. There's a 5-4 J-Mac hard, Big Daddy hard 9. Sometimes it's so much going on a dice set call that you can't remember all the names and you just jumble them. We'll just call it a 9, shall we? But it's a hard 9. It's what it is. It's a hard 9. It's the only hard 9 in the craps community. We're going to win 35. We'll take it to 50. Grab our hard 6 and our hard 8. And we'll do a quarter horn high yo. Let's yo. Let's get another yo, right? That's why we're here. Come on. There's a 6-3 soft 9, the Franks. We don't mind that. I like hitting a pressed up bet. All right, we're going to lose our horn high. It's going to win 70. Let's go ahead and take the 9 up to 100. And we'll grab our hard 10 and hard 4. And we'll do a $12 C&E. And we already have the 9 marked. Let's yo. That was a low throw, and we're going to pay the price for it. That was a low throw and a short roll all in one. Because it landed in the come area, that's going to be a 5-2, 7-oucher. All right, we've had some nice rolls, but we've had some short rolls. And we're going to have to make it up a little bit. All right. I mean, it's fun to hit the ATS. It really is. I'm not going to argue with that. But when your ATS is your profit, it doesn't make you feel good that you didn't make any profit. So, all right, we're going to need some reds and greens. We're doing what's called bleeding. So how do you get out of a funk if you're bleeding? Well, you can play hybrid. All right, we'll do 20 on the pass line. Let's go back to 555 on the ATS. $25 whirl. And looks like we're all set. Crapsee keeps taking your DP down on every shooter. It cost me about 10 G so far. Whoa. Freaking BS, junk app. Well, you know what? Make it known to Chuck. I'll put it in the chat. So I just put in the chat where you can contact Chuck and let him know your feedback. The more feedback we give him, the better the game becomes, but it doesn't mean that it's not frustrating when it happens. Sorry, Waylon. All right, here we go. This is the come out. There's a 6-4-10. It is Waylon's best friend, a nice 10 on the end. That's a 10 easy. 10's going to be the point. We'll go 100 behind the line only. We'll go 35 on the 4, 120 on the inside. Mark the 10. And all my bets are set. We got an ace deuce, 3 craps. Hit the bottom of the back wall. Not an ideal throw. Another point established and a horn after. Don't know why that keeps happening. Mark the ace deuce. See a horn will play the field. And I'm all set. Throwing dice on a Friday night. Love it. Love it. And we got a 415 truck and camper. That is definitely a no field 5. So we didn't win. We ain't won nothing in the field. It is going to win 42 if I can learn to count. And what I love to do is take a 42 win on a 5 or a 9 and move it to the inside to the 6 or 8. And then we'll press the 5 up to 50 and we'll rack 10. I love that move. Here we go. That was a high throw. It's going to be a 6-2 easy 8 Duracell 8. That's a 6 and a deuce. That was a really high throw. Not the kind that's going to get you a dealer to say, hey, calm it down, but it was close. Let's mark the 8. It's going to win 35. We're going to throw out another nickel. Get some whites. And we'll take it right to 42. Rack a quarter. And I'm all set. So I'm glad you all here came to the D8 table on a Friday night. This is the D8 Crapsee Perpetual table. We went back to a live table. Hopefully we can go for it for 3 shows. And there's an Old Bay bushel, and that's going to be the point. A hard 10. We're not playing the hard ways right now because we were bleeding our bankroll earlier. We'll take the 10 nonetheless because that's the point. So the puck comes off. We're going to get 20 on the pass line. We're going to get 200 on the odds. Let's bring those blacks back to the rack. And we'll bring the quarter world bet back up because I only know how to play a quarter world bet, I guess. And we're going to take the pass line up to a quarter. And we'll rack 15 more. And I'm all set. All right, this is the come out roll. Enjoy it if you're playing a come out game. From what you've seen tonight, you may want to hop big red. That was a better throw, and it's going to be our 3rd mid-mo yo. Chiro helping us out. Yo. All right. Let's mark the yo. We're going to win a quarter on the pass line. We have 25 on the world bet. That's going to win 55. We're going to take the pass line up to 30. We're going to take the world bet up to 50, and we're going to rack 50. Not bad at all. We are still in the come out roll, looking for a point. That was a high throw. And it's going to be a come out 7. So on that one, it was a high throw, hit very close to the wall. But then once it hit the diamonds, both dice went straight to the right hook. And it's going to be a come out 7. Again, not a bad number on the come out. It does ruin the ATS. So that's kind of sucks. It's going to be a push on the world bet, but we're going to win 30 on the pass line. We're going to pay it out in reds because 15 of it is going to repay the ATS. And now we're going to take the pass line back down to a $20 bet, and we're still going to rack a quarter. That's what I love about the come out game. If you learn how to play the come out game, you can be successful. Here we go. And we didn't mark, we're going to mark that yo with a third blue chip in just a second. That was a better throw. That was the perfect arc I wanted to give it. It's going to be a 5-4 J-Mac Big Daddy Hard 9. 9's going to be the point. We need to put our third blue chip on the yo. But that was a 9. Let's mark it. Puck's going to go on 9. We're going to move the 30 over to the 10. Our world bet's going to come down. And we are all set and ready to go. And I'm going to grab the hard ways. Here we go. All bets set on my end. Get your bets in. And there's a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. So we pressed it up last time. We're going to collect this time. That's an 8 easy. That's going to win 50 for 1. We'll put it right in the rack. We are going to lose the hard 8. And that's tough. We're not going to replace it, are we? All right, here we go. I hope all of you are able to go out, if you're Caesars players. The 10 times tier credit is next week. Find a local Caesars near you. And maybe I should have been finishing up my jibber jabbering before I started talking or throwing, because I just threw a 5 deuce for no reason at all. There was no reason to throw that 7 out. That was a 10 roller. It was a qualified roll. I don't think it was a quality roll. We didn't even have odds on the pass line. That's how much we weren't paying attention. When you're throwing the dice, it is very hard to pay attention to everything. If you're playing with people, maybe your neighbor who you're playing with will keep an eye out for your stuff and tell you, hey, you should press that because you collected last time. You know, almost like they call it a craps caddy. All right. I think overall we're okay. We're still in profit, but man, we've almost lost the ATS profit, which is saying something, because we hit the ATS. You should be, now granted, if I hit the ATS, I'd probably play with a short stack and then leave knowing that I was up by about $800. There's the ATS. We're going to get 10 change. And I'm not sure if did I replace the pass line? I think I did. All right, that's going to go back in the rack. All right, I'm all set for the come out roll. We probably lost some more people because of 7'd out. Yep, we're down to 39 on the table. At one point, we almost had 60 people playing. Not anymore. You have $1,000 rebuys unlimited if you guys want to keep playing. There's an Old Bay bushel. 10's going to be the point again. You see how the 10 keeps becoming the point. Can't make money on that unless you're working the come out. And with the way I've been throwing recently, that ain't a good idea. All right, the world bet's going to come down. Mark the 10. We'll go 100 on the back. We're going to go 120 on the inside. We'll do 10 in the field and a C&E for a buck each. That's right. We're playing it cheap. Sort of. Here we go. There's a 5-1 mixer. 6 easy. All right, we already have the... See, my brain is like, that was making the point. No, we already have 10 as the point. That's a no field. We're going to win 35 up top. Let's go ahead and take it to 60. And we'll grab the hard 6. Mark it. All bets set. I'm going to get a sip of water here. Dice went to the right. It's going to be a 4-1-5 truck and camper. We do have a leaner, but it should come down as a 4. And it does. It's a 4-1-5. All right, we're going to win 42. We already have our 6 pressed up to 60, so I'm going to take this 42, put it on the 8, press the 5 up to 50, and we'll rack 10. And mark the 5. And all my bets are set. Let's go. Let's yo. We need another yo. And the dice, when they hit, they split before they hit the back wall. But it's going to be a 5-1 mixer, 6 easy. All right, we're going to lose the hard 6. We have 60 on it. Let's go ahead and take it to 90. Bring the hard 6 back up, and we'll rack 35. We already have the 6 marked. All bets set. And we have an Old Bay bushel hit the 10, hard 10, and that's going to be the point. Wasn't sure if we were going to do it, because when we hit those 15 10s, all of a sudden we couldn't hit a 10 for nothing. There's an Old Bay bushel. It established the point, and an Old Bay bushel made the point. I don't know why I'm taking down the hard 6. All right, we're going to get a quarter on the pass, 200 on the odds. Let's rack those blacks. Bring back our world bet. And we are all set. Box numbers are off. Hard ways are off. Hey, Larry. Welcome. We hit aces twice earlier, and one of them hit the small for us. Pretty cool. Welcome. Glad to have you. Hope to see you next week. Hope you're enjoying. I think you're out in Vegas, right? Or we're out in Vegas. All right, this is the come out roll. And we got a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8, a 6 and a deuce. 8's going to be the point. All right, puck goes over here. World bet comes down. Mark the 8. We're going to take 35 over to the 10. We'll bring a C&E up for 6, and we'll just rack $1. That's what we're doing. All right, he's definitely going to be in AC on Friday. Cool. Yeah, no longer I'm going to have a rental. I'm going to be driving my own car, so I can leave Friday whenever. I'm not pressed to leave Friday by noon anymore. So I'll get 3 days out of next week. Pretty cool. I'll try to be there for the coffee run on Wednesday morning, though. So can't wait. All right, get your bets in. Here we go. Man, that was a good throw. It went left of center. 6-1. I was not expecting that. Another short roll. Let me go over to Crapsee real quick. And I just want to check. All right, so we've had a 22 roller and a 10 roller, and everything else has been under 7 rolls. That sucks. We're still in profit, but man. Hey, Whalen's in the top spot, 23,521. Hopefully my 10s helped him out a little bit. All right, we got this is a new shooter. Shooter number 9. Good Lord. All right. Let's keep everything out here and pay for it. We'll bring this back to the casino and this pass line. We didn't even have odds on the pass line again. Man, come on, Old Bay. You need to concentrate. All right. What do we have out here? We have 50, 125, 140, 170, 205. There's 200. There's 205. We're keeping everything we got out there. We'll do a quarter on the pass line. There's our ATS. We need some more greens and reds. There's for the reds. 200 for the green. $25 world bet. This is the come out. Hey, welcome Trey. Oh, he's going to try coffee run on Friday. Cool, man. Yeah, Lou will be back here. I think Lou's coming in. I thought he said Thursday initially. I think he said Thursday he was coming into AC. Wednesday or Thursday. All right, here we go. This is the come out roll. Boxes are off. And that's going to be a come out 7. 4-3. It's going to be a push on the world. We're going to win $10 because we have to repay the ATS. Let's press the pass line, press the world bet. I'm also going to hop the reds for 6. Here we go. All bets set. And we got a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. 9's going to be the point. Those came in a little aggressive. Puck goes on the neighbor. We'll bring 30 back over to the 8. We're going to lose all that. We'll do 150 on the back. Mark the 9. And we're all set. And we got a midnight, all the dots in all the spots. That's going to pay triple in the field. If only we were playing it, but we're not. So 12 craps. That's a midnight train. Mark the 12. Let's do 15 in the field. And I'm all set. Get your bets in. And there's a 5-1 mixer. That is definitely not a field number. It's going to be a 6 easy. We're going to lose the field. Mark the 6. We have 90 on it. That's going to win 105. I'm going to rack the black, but we're going to take it up to 120. And I'm set. Another low throw. 4-3. I'm getting a little frustrated to myself because I don't know why I can't keep the proper arc up. And I know that everybody's going to, you're going to hear people say muscle memory, muscle memory. Well, when you throw enough and it still happens, it's called the human factor. You cannot control the human factor. You cannot control if you get a twitch, if your hand gets an ache or a twitch right when you throw. You cannot control that. That sucks. I think we were on our way to get... I can't believe it. I've lost all my profit. I've lost all my... I have 100... About 175 in profit left after hitting... We hit the freaking ATS tonight. Are you killing me? You're killing me. I'm killing myself. Come on, man. All right. Let's focus. Let's focus. 25 world, 25 pass line. Let's focus. I'll never understand a shot that works some of the time. I'm not saying it has to work all the time, but when you only get 2 good rolls out of 12 shooters, like really? There's a 3-1-4, probably the best shot of the night. Four is going to be the point. Here we go, like usual. We need to make up. I'm going to go max odds on the back. Mark the 4. You damn right I'm killing you. I'm killing myself. Great movie though. Sandlot. That guy that played the catcher who came up with the phrase, "You're killing me, Smalls," he does short YouTube videos. They're funny as hell. And there's a 314 buckshot. Thank you, Jesus. We needed that in a big way because we were playing max odds on the pass line. So the puck's going to come off. We're going to win another purple chip. We were going 250 odds and a quarter on the pass line. The quarter on the pass line is going to become the world bet. So we're going to rack 750. And we're going to go 440 inside, and we're going to work the come out. All right, here we go. The reason D-Gen starts with a D is because us D-Gens are dumb. It's probably where it came from. We know it came from degenerate. There's a 5-3 easy 8. 8's going to be the point, but we were working the come out. I know it. Oh, I did. See? I didn't think I put my button out there, but I did. Haha. Nice job, OBC. That's right. I'm talking to myself. It's Friday night. You can do that. All right, we're going to win 140. So we'll bring it down. We'll do 1 1/4 behind the line. Mark the 8. Let's bring the blacks back to the rack. We'll do 15 in the field. And we have 30 on the 5, 6, 9. All bets set. And there's a 415 truck and camper. Definitely a field loser. I like to call it a non-winner. Oh, damn. So it is a 415. I put a 516 in the roll tracker. Crapsee should be correct, and it is. Crapsee is correct. Waylon with a big lead at 31,000. Congratulations, Waylon. He's winning it. He's putting in the effort. We're going to lose that field bet, but we're going to win 42 on the 5. And we're going to take that 42, go right to the 6, press the 5 to 50, rack 10, mark the 5, and I'm all set. Here we go. I don't even know how many rolls we've thrown. We'll find out in a minute. There's a 4-2 lumber number, the 4-2 Easy 6, the 2x4. That's a 6 easy. We have 42 on it. It's going to win 50 for 1. We'll get 4 change. We're going to take it up to 60. And we'll do a $6 C&E. Mark the 6. All bets set. Wow, we've already hit our 72 roll goal. So in the spirit of the show, this should be the last shooter. I don't know, we'll see. There's a 6-3 soft 9, the Franks. All right, we'll lose the C&E. We're going to win 42. We've already pressed up the 6, so we'll go to 50 on the on the 9, and we'll go to 10. We'll put 10 each on the 4 and 10. It is a $10 minimum table. Mark the 9. We got another subscriber. Glenn, thank you, Glenn. Glenn, Texas. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. And there's another 7, 4-3. That kind of sucks ass. All right, we're going to go one more shooter. This is going to be the last shooter. So let's get this 4-3 in. Let's get the abysmalness over with. We'll take a look at the bankroll. Puck is off. Let's see where we're at. We are actually in profit. So I'm going to risk everything that's in here because we're locking up. I'm going to lock up 300 profit. So we're going to play with all of this. Let's get reds for that. All right, we're going to go quarter pass line. Let's go 10-5-10 on the ATS. Let's get some greens. We don't have to throw them, Old Bay. We're just getting change, pal. For the 2 black chips. Quarter whirl. We'll go 60 on the 6. And we'll do a C&E for $1 each. The box bets are off. Everything else is playing. This is the last shooter of the night. So get your bets in. Rail dump if you have to. Here we go. There's a 4 deuce, 6 easy, the 2x4, the lumber number. The 6 easy. 6 is going to be the point. We'll lose the come out action. We'll do 50 behind the line and we'll press You know what? We'll press the 5 and 9. If the 8 hits, it's going to win 29. A lot of casinos, they always force you to cap it. Screw them. All right, here we go. Either we're going to hit something or the show's going to end after this roll. Confidence, people. And there's a 4-2 lumber number. Hit the point. Buckshot. That's how you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. 6 easy. Back to back. 4 deuces. We'll win a quarter on the front. 60 on the back. Quarter on the world bet. We'll bring 110 back to the rack. Mark the 6 because we didn't mark it before. And we're all set. This is day 7 of the D8 Perpetual table. We're back on the live table. I hope you're all having fun. I'm having fun rolling out for you. The donation link to the UGIF website is pinned to the chat. It's also in the description of every D8 table video. So be sure to check it out. $5 does go a long way. We have thrown 3 yos tonight if you want to bet per yo. There's a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. 4 is going to be the point. That's a 4 easy. We'll bring this right over to the 6 and the 8. We now have money for the caps. And we'll do 50 in odds. Mark the 4. And we're all set. Bill says, money for nothing and your chips for free. That's right. I want my all tall small. That's spun around. It's going to be a 5-1 mixer. A 6 easy again. We don't mind that. You keep throwing the 6 and we'll keep pressing it. That's going to win 35. We'll go ahead and go to 60. Grab the hard 6. A little bit of a reinvestment. Here we go. And there's a hard 8. First one of the night. We're not even on it. We don't even care because we do have money on the 8. There's a hard 8. Square pair. Now we'll have money to play it. Let's mark the 8. We're going to win 35 up top. We're going to do the same thing we did with the 6. Take it to 60. Grab the hard 8. Reinvestment. And it looks like, there we go. Here we go. For some reason, I got bad medicine in my brain. Anybody remember the video from the 80s with Sam Kinison in the beginning of the bad medicine video on the bullhorn? And there's our 4th mid-mo yo. Chiro, helping us out. Thank you, sir. There's our 4th yo of the night. I don't think we're going to reach the heights we did last night with 10 yos, but wow. We'll take it. Let's mark it with our 4th blue chip of the night. And if you're being entertained, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. All right, let's take a quarter. Let's put a quarter in the field. Why not? Yo, 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 that's right. Here we go. And the dice hit and split, but it's going to be a 8 easy, an 8 easy, 5-3. We're going to lose the hard 8 and the field, but we're going to win 70. We're going to take both the 6 and the 8, both up to 90 together. Bring the hard 8 back, and we'll rack a nickel. Right? That's what we're doing. We're playing the game. Here we go. And there's a 415 truck and camper, or as Ed likes to call it, RV and goat. Your guess is as good as mine? All right, we have 30 on it. That's going to win 42. We're going to take the 5 up to 50. We're going to grab the remaining hardways on the 10 and the 4. And we'll take the 10 to 35 and rack $2. Mark the 5. Here we go. If y'all are inclined, Sunday night is going to be the 3rd episode of Craps Chat. Come join us for a lively discussion. I think you'll really enjoy the guests this week. Whoa, the dice split out of my hand. We're going to luck out with the result. It's going to be a 5-3 easy 8. Sometimes that's what you need at the casino. You need some luck. We're going to lose the hard 8. We're going to win 105. Let's bring the hard 8 back up. Let's rack a black, so we're going home with at least 400. But let's use this 32 we have. And let's take the 8. Do we have enough? Yep. Let's take the 8 to 120. And we'll rack $2. And we're all set. And there's a 6-4 easy 10. Waylon's best friend. He was in the lead. We'll have to check to see if he's still in the lead. And it looks like he is. I'm sure he's playing a 10 of some sort. We're going to lose the hard 10. We're going to win 70 for $1. Let's take the 10 to 50. Bring back the hard 10. And let's reinvest this. Let's take the 5 to 75. And let's see. Do we have it? We'll take off the hard 4 and make the 6 120. And we need to mark the 10. Here we go. My bets are set. This is the last shooter, everybody. Because OBC's back is hurting. There's a 415 truck and camper. Makes you feel good when you press up a bet and it hits. We're going to win 105. We're going to bring 300 back to the rack. We're going to grab a quarter for the reds. We're going to go to 75 on the 10. Bring back the hard 4. And we'll press the hard 10 to 10. And put the dollar in the rack. All right. We've guaranteed ourselves even more profit going into our pockets. Let's yo. And there's a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. 6 in a deuce. That was a 6. Come on. Now I've screwed up both dice. Come on. There's the 6, or there's the deuce. There's the 6. Thank you, Dice Man, Stick Man. Get it right, Old Bay. Damn. This isn't your first rodeo sticking it. We're going to lose the hard 8. We're going to win 35. Let's bring the hard 8 back. And we're going to keep pressing the 10. So we now have 100 on the 10. And we're all set. We're going to use the 6 and 10 if we hit them to pay the 10. Or the 6 and 8, excuse me. There's a 5-1 mixer. 6 easy. Going to lose the hard 6. Going to win 35. Bring back the hard 6. Take the 5 to 30, and we're going to keep pressing the 10 to 125. All right, I'm all set. This is the last shooter. And it's a 6-4 easy 10, exactly what I wanted to do. Notice how I didn't say it's exactly what I said I would do, it's just exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to press the 10 until I hit it, and we just hit it. We're going to lose the hard 10. We have 125. That's going to win 250 for 6. We have $1 in our rack. We'll take the hard 4. There's our 6 VIG. We're going to take the 10 back down to 75, and we're going to rack $300 more. And that's awesome. And if you don't think it's awesome, well, you're not me. It's awesome. Here we go. I did say this was the last shooter. Don't tell the dice. There's the hard 4. That is the point. Beautiful for spacious skies. 4 black chips in my rack. All right. Puck comes off. We're going to win a quarter on the front, 100 on the back. We're going to rack the 100. Bring up our world bet. Let's bring this red back to the rack. Let's leave that quarter out there. We're going to get reds for it and play a buffalo. So the hard ways are working on the come out. The box bets are off. And here we go. Let's yo. There's a 5-3 easy 8. Eight's going to be the point. We're going to lose the hard 8 because we're working on the come out. World bet comes down. Let's replace our hard 8 and we'll press our hard 10 to 10. 8's going to be the point. So we'll move this over to the 4. We already have 8 marked. And let's do 125 on the back. We can now do that. We'll spare 1 black chip. Here we go. And that's going to be a PSO, and that's going to do it for the night. That is a 5-2, 7-ounce. The dice hit, they split, they both hit the hook on each side. Never a good sign. However, we did end with a 17 roller, and we brought ourselves back into profit. You can't argue with that. All right, 50 in red. We had over 400 out on the layout. Did we make profit? Let's see what kind of profit we made. Puck is off. There's purple chip number 1, purple chip number 2. There's 500. There's 2,000. That was our bankroll, our starting bankroll. This is our profit. $1,000 in profit on a $2,000 bankroll. That works for me any day of the week, baby. All right, that works for me. $1,000 profit on $2,000 bankroll. We hit 4 yos tonight. Let's go ahead and go over to the Crapsee table. So a pretty sweet ending on a 17 roller. Let's go to Crapsee. Let's see, did Whalen stay in the lead? Let's look at the leaderboard. We had 93 players, 23 still on the layout, but Navy J, he pulled it out with no rebuys with 46,883. I imagine that he rail dumped at some point or he put a lot on some hops. TP, no rebuys, 25,000 plus. And K, new, I have not seen you in the leaderboard before. Congrats. No rebuys, 16,000. G Craps a lot. Thank you for the credit coin chat. Appreciate that. No rebuys, 15,000 plus. Red Cedar Dice, no rebuys, 12,000. Whalen in 6th place, helping us out tonight with 10s, 12,000 plus. No rebuys. Jugador, no rebuy, 11,000 plus. Jim, who at one point, Badger 87 was in the lead, had to go early, so he remained in the top 10 with 10,000, no rebuys. Trey came in late, two-wheel paradise, no rebuys, 10,000 plus. And rounding out the top 10 is Twan, no rebuys, with almost 10 grand. Everybody from 10th place up, almost 10 grand or above. That is awesome. You guys rock. Let's look at the roll distribution tonight. Pretty pyramid looking. But look at those 10s. Those 10s were way over probability. The 6s and 8s. The 8s were competing with the 7s. And when the puck was on, look at that. The 8s and 7s were still dead even. And the 6 was still above probability. So was the midnight and the 4s when the puck was on. When the puck was off, only the 10s were over probability along with the 6s and 8s. Look how underperformed did the 9. Look at the 9. The 9's like some lonely guy at a bar who keeps spending his last paycheck on the Keno machine while he's drinking his night away. Loser. What a loser. All right, let's go back over to here. Again, we threw 4 yos tonight. That's going to add to our season total. And I'll bring these over here. There's 33 right there. So we just added 4. We now have 37 yos thrown for this season. Amazing. Amazing. Remember, we threw 45 total in season 4, which was 10 shows. We're not even going to get to 10 shows, and we've already thrown 37 yos. Let's go over to the other table. So you can see the 37 yos. Pretty awesome. All right, let's go over to the chat one last time. See what people are saying. We had a lot of people play tonight. A lot of people in chat tonight. Much better than last night. Probably because we went to another new live table. Let's bring it down here. Bill says, nice game tonight, OBC. Sweet 17 last roll. Thank you, sir. Caniella, much thanks, OBC, for the live tossing and fun practice. Have an awesome Aloha Friday, everyone. Thank you. You enjoy your weekend as well. Oh, Ann K. Ann K is the wife of Bill K. Kind of interesting. Ann K, Bill K. All right, I see the duet. You guys play together at the casino. That is awesome. Awesome to see. Congratulations, Ann K, for being in the top 10. Yeah, the 9s underperformed like crazy. And you guys know that I throw 9s. Andy knows because I kick him off his lays all the time. Trey says, fun time, Craig. Thanks. Appreciate it. And Navy J. Conti won the night. Great time learning more and more. That's awesome. Congratulations, Jay, for winning tonight with no rebuy, too. That's awesome. All right, let's go back over to the table. All right, guys, that's going to be it for day 7 of the D8 Perpetual Crapsee Tournament table. I want to thank you all for joining me. We're doing it here for this guy. I'm still pointing to the fedora. Chiro, our man, Midmo-Yo. We're doing a sponsorship for his daughter, Layla. It's a college education fund. Think about donating. The UGIF website is pinned to the chat. It's also in every description of every D8 table live video. Go to the website. It goes right to the profile page. You can make your donation directly there. Again, let me show this one more time. If you do not want to make your donation through the website, it is 100% tax-free and fee-free, but you do have to put in your banking information. If you don't want to put in your banking information, please go to one of my 4 ways that you normally would support my channel and use it as a conduit to make your donation. You won't have to put any banking information. You just have to use one of these 4 ways to send the money to me. I will then make the donation on your behalf, and I will send you a receipt and a confirmation of your donation. And look at that. Thank you so much, Bill. Appreciate that. That's awesome. It says I can comment. Be the first one to reply. Well, tell me how. It's not letting me type. All right. Thank you so much, Bill. Let's put that up there. That's amazing. Appreciate that, Bill. $10 super chat. You rock, man. Anyway, one final thing. Just remember, if you do make a donation using one of these 4 ways, please put for Layla in the memo so that I know that it's not for me, that it's for the fund, and I will get that receipt out to you as soon as I can. All right, couple of announcements. We are going to try to keep this live table for 2 more shows. I'm going to try to go live Monday and Tuesday. I cannot guarantee that I can go Monday. I'm going to try my best to go Monday. I am guaranteeing that I'm going Tuesday because that's the night before I go to Atlantic City for 3 days. And I'm trying to finish up season 5 for August so that in September we can start season 6 of the D8 table that'll take us right into Craps for the Cure in the 2nd week of October or 3rd week of October. But thank you all for joining me. This was a lot of fun rolling out tonight. I'm glad we made profit, but more importantly, I'm glad that if you did donate, you donated to the Layla Education Fund. We have had over $1,000 donated just this season. We had over $1,300 donated last season total. We're still banking on all of our yos. We've thrown 37 yos. Hopefully we can get this to 50 yos. That's my goal for this season, is to hit 50 yos for you all so that we can donate on these yos and make the Chiramucci family, the Midmo family, very happy. This is going to be great for their daughter when she decides to go to college. And I believe John Pro Craps had mentioned that a college fund of this kind actually also garners credits towards college over time. If it reaches a certain amount, maybe, I don't know all the details. But thank you for donating. Thank you for coming to play. Thank you for coming to Old Bay's house and playing. I appreciate it. This is Old Bay Craps. Craig, this is my channel. This is my layout. Thank you for showing up. I want you all to have a great weekend. Enjoy your 10 times tier credit multiplier next week if you're going to be playing Caesar Properties. I'm going to be in Atlantic City Wednesday through Friday doing that. If you want to meet me, that's where I'll be. Probably at Harrah's, maybe Tropicana. I don't know where I'll be. But I'll be there betting, and I'll be there hopefully winning some money with my friends. So when you're at your tables, I want you all to do the same thing I'm going to do, which is season your play. You all have a great night, and I'll talk to you all on Monday. Later.